And it is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. We have some good news and bad news today. First of all, I'm going to say the good news. The good news is that it's looking more likely that this system here, this is the system that is going to rapidly intensify into a hurricane, and before you know it, it'll be a major hurricane somewhere around here. It is expected to take a path right about here. But I would still wouldn't let your guard down if you're in this side, the eastern coast, cause there is some models showing that it may go this way or this way, but the chances are small. But the bad news is that there could be a round two. And that round two, if we actually have another hurricane form, it's more likely to hit the U.S. So that is the bad news. So don't let your guard down because we're still in hurricane season. And then also we have some severe weather to talk about, and of course we still have flooding we're dealing with in the U.S. So I'm going to talk about all that today. I'm going to start off with talking about the severe weather. Today, on Tuesday, we have a marginal risk driven by damaging winds and large hail, so be prepared for that. Nothing really significant, but I'll still watch out for some damaging winds. Tomorrow, on Wednesday, we have a marginal risk in South Dakota, so watch out for some more damaging winds and large hail. I don't see a tornado threat with it, so it's not really that significant, but I'll still watch out for some damaging winds and large hail. Then on Thursday, we have a slight risk, maybe some significant severe weather, so if you're in this area, then I would watch out for some damaging winds and large hail, and probably a tornado threat too. Now I'm going to talk about the flooding. We could see some major flooding over here and some over here. There actually is a small disturbance, but nothing much at all. But it's not that significant flooding, but still I'd watch out for some flooding. And then on Wednesday we have a marginal risk, a big marginal risk, almost a big portion of the East Coast, and then it goes farther in the middle, central east United States, and you can see our area is under marginal risk, so watch out. And then on Thursday, we still have a marginal risk in our area. Then a portion of the East Coast is affected by that, and we have a marginal risk over here, almost covering all of Minnesota. So I would watch out for some flooding over there, and then we have some flooding over here. And then on Friday, we have another marginal risk here, and then on it's pretty much the same places on Saturday. Now I am going to talk about the hurricane. Right now it's a tropical storm, but you can see by Thursday at 2 p.m. we're seeing a hurricane possible, and then by Sunday it's a major hurricane. And right now it looks like it would just go right into the U.S., but there is a trough coming down over here which will cause it to fling it out this way, but there still is a slight chance that it hits the U.S., and so I would still be prepared. And then the round two, that is a possible hurricane too, and if it does form, that one's looking more likely that it'll hit the United States. I don't know if it'll be a major hurricane or not, but right now it does look more likely that hits the United States. If it forms, we don't even know if it'll form or not, but it's looking pretty possible that we do have round two. So to put things short, I would say the most chance is probably in Maine that we see. Maine is probably under the biggest risk right now because the trough might not pull it all the way out to sea, and it might go to Maine. But then also places as far south as this way have a very slight chance of seeing it hit them too. Now I am going to talk about the long-term severe weather and not much about the hurricanes. We can't see a lot of it on the GFS model, the possible hurricane, but the round 2, obviously we have, it's clearly showing up on the first major hurricane. But it's very interesting, and I honestly don't exactly know what's going to happen. You can see we're seeing a pretty quiet pattern. We are seeing some severe weather up here because the troughs aren't going down that far. But as we go into August 19th, when this hurricane is in the map, it is going to cause a weird pattern. We're going to see it go up there, and it's going to meet up with that trough according to the GFS model. Then it's going to make like weird troughs, and that I think might be the beginning of a very active severe weather pattern, but I don't know right now. So we have a very interesting weather pattern, and I don't exactly know what's going to happen, but I'll keep giving you updates on this pattern, and it's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something like it. So we're in a crazy pattern. And that is all the weather talk I have for you today. Please subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on, like my video, and we're gonna see an interesting pattern. Goodbye, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope to see you on Friday.